For this video, I ordered two pretty cool parts off of Amazon, both totaling for under $100. And I think what this is going to do is it's going to kick off a series of cheap Ranger mods for under 100 bucks. Now, the first part that I ordered didn't pan out so good. Here's my old factory grill. You can see it's got some cracks in it. It's in pretty bad shape. It's not terrible, but I found this grill on Amazon for 50 bucks. It's all black, which I thought might be pretty cool, so I ordered it. Just for fun, I wanted to see if I could break my record of 23 seconds removing the factory grill. Blew it away by a whole 8 seconds. Math is hard. After getting the grill off, you need to transplant your emblem. This is pretty easy. There's 2 bolts on the back that you remove, and then you move it over to the new grill. While I have the grill off and I have access to the adjustment screw, I'm going to adjust the driver's side headlight. In a previous video, which I'm going to link to up here in the corner and also in the description, I installed these new headlight housings from Amazon, which turned out really great. But the driver's side was a little bit off. It's a little bit more towards the center than it needs to be. So I'm going to be using this super scientific cardboard box method to try and even it out. One of the things I noticed right away was I forgot to order black corner pieces. So now it's not going to match. So you see black here and chrome here. Looks kind of funky. But the big issue is that the holes don't line up, and the plastic tabs at the bottom of the grill don't grab onto the chassis at all. Bad quality, sending it back. The next mod is a vent thing, vent visor. And one of the things that caught my eye on this was that it says installs in minutes. And I remember on the Xterra, it took me over an hour, maybe 2, because the process was super involved. But I looked it up on YouTube. I found another video of someone installing this on YouTube and found that this is actually super easy. It literally is just a big sticker. So let's give this a try and see if it really does install in minutes. Step 1, let's cut it out. Carefully cut it out, I should say. All right. We have some destructions, which I won't read. And alcohol prep pads. These are great. It's got a scuff pad here. I think this is for, I don't know, maybe I will read the instructions. Okay. Close your knife for safety. Okay. Oh dear. Nope, don't want that. Grabbed onto the sticky thing. Go back. Oh man, why? Wow. Well done. Great packaging. Sheesh. So the cellophane thing here is grabbing on to the backing on the thing. I'm gonna try to separate. That's obnoxious. Here, let me show you. So, right in here, this is the backing for the adhesive, and it's stuck to the clear thing here. Gosh, that's super dumb. Nope. Nope. Wow, it's really stuck on there. It does not want to let go. Okay, I got it. Okay, so press down on the red thing. Separate. That's fun. It's really taking it off since there. Ah. Man, F- on the packaging deal, Auto Shade. Jeez. I'm over it. Okay. Well, I guess I'm committed. Yeah. All right. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, That wasn't supposed to happen, but now that all the adhesive is off, so I'm in a hurry to try to install this thing now. Now, the video that I saw showed that this installed on the top, which I think it's supposed to, but the adhesive is on the wrong side. So the adhesive is supposed to be on the back side here. So this is supposed to be where the adhesive goes so that it will stick here. But some genius put the adhesive on the front. I'm gonna see if I can move it. But first, I need to go clean off the thing. So this thing is meant to clean the truck so that the adhesive sticks to the truck. So clean this off really good. Now let's see if I can perform some surgery here. Now, like I said, the adhesive here, will the camera focus? The adhesive is supposed to be on the back side because this is the part where it's supposed to stick to the truck. So I'm going to try to carefully transplant that. Wow. Super fail. Okay. Huh. Today just keeps getting better and better. I hope you guys are at least entertained. Alright, so wow, that's ghetto. Let me show you what I've accomplished here. So I've taken the adhesive off the other side and it's on there like that. That's really cool, right? And then I have this long strip of adhesive on the front of it that I'm going to try to transfer over. Wow, that's really embarrassing. They say that they're the original. Whoops. That stuff is supposed to be on the inside. The video I saw showed the adhesive on the other side. So yes, this makes the most sense. So, all right, I'm gonna cut this video now. I'm gonna go to the store and see if I can find some 3M adhesive stuff because this is not gonna work. I don't wanna trust my transplanted version over there because my luck, I'll be on the freeway and this thing will just fly off the truck and bye-bye $34. Anyway, actually, I'll probably just do a time lapse right now showing you me removing this adhesive here, and then we'll go to the store and see if we can find some other adhesive. Okay, so I've got all the adhesive off of the front where it's not supposed to be. I'm gonna run over to Lowe's and see if I can find, ideally, some thin strip 3M tape that'll go along here. But if I can't find something thin, I'm just gonna get the normal size stuff and just cut it into sections. So I'll have one piece here and then maybe kind of just pepper it down here along that way. I'm gonna look for the strongest 3M tape that they have and hopefully that will work. It won't be super pretty, but this is gonna be against the paint, so you won't really see it anyway. At least that's the theory. So let's head over to Lowe's. So I'm back from Lowe's, and while I was out, I ran over to UPS to see if I could ship the grill. The grill is sold by a third party on Amazon. And when they sent me the return slip, it said postage required. So I went over to UPS, and this is the quote that they gave me. It was $521. $521 for next day air. $373 for UPS second day air. $252 for 3-day select. And for UPS ground, $127, which is double, more than double the cost of this grill. And so I reached out to the seller, and they keep sending me back on this loop. They said, hey, go to this link to process your requests to return, and every time I do, it takes me back and it gives me this shipping label that says postage required. So we'll see what happens, but that's super shady. I would not recommend buying from these people. So hopefully by the time I get this video edited, we'll have some closure on this. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep it because I don't want to pay double to ship it back. That's kind of stupid. Maybe I'll find another truck to put it on, but I don't want to put it on this truck. Another funny story, I decided to look at the instructions on this AVS vent visor deflector, and I should have looked at them to begin with. Like I said, I watched a video on YouTube of someone installing a set of these on an Avalanche, and I thought it was going to be the same exact way. And on the Avalanche, there was actually tape on the back of this thing. So I was expecting it to be there. And when it wasn't there, I thought it was wrong, and so I peeled it off the front side. Turns out it was correct. There was no manufacturing problem. It was just me not reading the instructions. So, moral of the story, read the instructions. What I'm going to do is I picked up some tape. So, decided to go overkill on this. I went 30 pounds. This is definitely not 30 pounds. But I'm going to put some tape back on the front side where it's supposed to be. I mean, I guess it's going to be better because this tape is better. But I'm going to put the tape on the front. And then what's going to happen is we're going to roll down the window, and this actually mounts on the inside, not on the top, which is better actually. So it actually goes like this. So it's gonna go on the inside here, and I should have known better because I did this on the Xterra and it was this way as well. The only thing that's different about this guy and the Xterra was that the Xterra had these brackets that sat here, here, and here, that were attached to the door to add some more rigidity and support. This thing doesn't have any of that. But the way this works is you're just going to insert it like this, and the tape will be on the front side like it was. And then the idea here is you can just close the window on it. So that helps pinch it in. So that's the way it's going to look here. So next step is I need to go put the gotta put the, what's that called? The adhesive thing on the front where it was originally. So let's do that. So just to make sure I have some good adhesion on the visor deflector thing, I'm gonna wipe that down to get all of my greasy finger stuff off of it. And then this scrubber thing that I threw on the ground earlier, this is actually necessary. We're gonna go inside here and we're gonna scrub the felt. Just kind of to make sure that there is some good contact, it says. But I don't really know how that's gonna help. I mean, interesting. I don't know, it's felt in there. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's put some tape on this bad boy. What I think I can do is I can go one long strip on the straight edge part. And then what I'm gonna do to save on this tape too is I'm just gonna cut the excess, because there's a lot of excess there. I don't need all of that on there. I'm just gonna actually cut that off and reuse it. So. It's a little bit tricky to cut. I think what I'll do is I'll just take strips of it and stick it over here. Oh, that works perfect. Oh, got a little bit of excess over here. Okay, trim that off. Cool. So now, just to make sure everything's on there, I'm just gonna press it down. Make sure that the adhesive on the deflector is on there nice and even. All right, here we go. Just gonna send it, see what happens. All right, it's up in there. Let's see if the window will close. Yes, success, the window closes. So remember how earlier I was worried that this thing would go flying off? Well, it's actually a physical impossibility because it's pinched in here by the window. So we'll see. Looks like it's in there pretty good. Anywho, moral of the story, read the instructions. Cool. I'm gonna go do the other side now. Okay, for the driver's side, I'm gonna go for a little bit more precision this time. I'm not gonna use a tape measure because that would be too responsible. But what I'm gonna do is, oh, I already scratched it. That's lame. Oh well. What I'm gonna do is instead of putting this as one whole strip on here, I'm gonna cut this in half first because I think that'll make trimming it a lot easier. So let's go like this. I'm gonna cut there, and then let's see if it'll work. It's kind of tricky cutting this. Yeah, it's kind of a pain to cut it. That's fun. It's a good idea, sort of. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Well, it was a valiant effort. Things kind of a pain to cut in long strips, so I'm just going to cut shorter strips and put the adhesive on the deflector. I think that'll be good enough. I'm not going to worry too much about cutting off the excess this time because I think that putting this in there like this will actually create more of a wedge effect in there, which will mean it'll be harder to fall out when the windows are down. Somehow, it seems to like to cut better if I have the sticky part facing up. I don't know if that's just luck or if that's actually a thing, but I'm gonna go with it because it's letting me do it. Last time it just kept bunching up on me, so this is more better. Not too shabby. Cool. Nice. Think I did a better job the second time around? Yes, no, maybe so. Let's go over there. Saw it. So here's another angle. Hopefully this will be useful and you can see more this time. Once you get all the adhesive backing out, all you gotta do is turn it around and stick it into the window. So and then nice. All right, so that's pretty much it. Super easy install. It did deliver on the installs in minutes. I was skeptical at first, but if you read the instructions and you don't take off the adhesive that was meant to be there, it would have installed in minutes. I'm going to leave the windows closed for the next 24 hours so that there's a lot of compression in here, and that will give the adhesive a lot of time to cure and make sure that it sticks really good. I'm not really sure how well it's gonna stick to that felt. I didn't even bother scuffing the other side. I'm hoping that just by compression it's gonna stay in there. With the windows closed, there really isn't any risk of this thing falling out. And even with the window open, I think it's in there pretty good. It's not, you're gonna have to pull on it for it to come out. So overall, I'm pretty stoked on it. Just make sure to read the instructions so you don't have to go through a bunch of extra work like I did. I'm happy to make those mistakes for you. So learn from my mistakes. I guess the only gripe I have about them is that they scratch really easy. The driver's side one has a bunch of scuffs in it already just from going onto the roof, the hood of the truck here. Anyway, I hope you guys found this helpful. As always, questions, post them in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends, and stay tuned for more of these videos. I'm going to try to do more budget build things for under $100. Hopefully next time we'll have a little bit better of an experience. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.